Hey guys, so we did New Hampshire as our state and Canada as our country. So there are many degrees available for future dental hygienists in Canada. They may get an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. Different provinces in Canada may have different requirements before an individual can become a practicing dental hygienist. Typically, the minimum entry level requires a bachelor's degree, but in some provinces that are short of dental hygienists and need them, an associate's degree is fine. To get licensed in Canada, you have to complete accredited courses and achieve your associate's or bachelor's degree, and also complete a national dental hygiene certification examination. The services that they can generally provide include like debridement, periodontal therapy, application of antimicrobial and anti-carcinogenic agents, stain removal, application of pit and fissure sealants, and exposure of radiographs. And that is all over Canada, no matter which province they're in. But in Canada, different hygienists can do different services depending on the province they're in, such as in Alberta, Canada. They can provide local anesthesia, myofacial therapy, nitrous oxide, orthodontics in conjunction with a dentist, placement of permanent restorative materials in conjunction with a dentist. They can independently place temporary restorative materials. They can order radiographs themselves and prescribe medication themselves. But in another province, such as Nunavut, they can't do any of that. They can only do the scope of their practice, like doing the debridement and placing sealants and such. In Canada, the majority of provinces allow independent practice of dental hygienists. However, there are different terms of regulation for each province. So, like in one province, they can do like the scope of dental hygiene, such as do routine cleanings without supervision. And in another province, they can do local anesthesia and nitrous without any supervision at all. So that was interesting for me. Dental hygiene is a self-regulated profession in Canada. The registration is a provincial responsibility to protect public interests. Provincial legislation confers powers to the profession to regulate the practice of dental hygiene. A certificate of registration to practice is issued only to those who meet established standards and qualification of practice.
Okay, so I did the state of New Hampshire. Dental hygienists there, they can take radiographs, give topical anesthesia, study cast impressions, remove perio dressings and sutures under the general supervision of the dentist. They can perform prophylaxis, administer fluoride, place pit or fissure sealants, and perform root planing under general supervision or direct access supervision of the dentist. Just depends on if it's done in a private or public setting. Administration of local anesthesia and nitrous oxide are done under direct supervision of the dentist. Licensure is controlled by the Board of Dental Examiners. They are responsible for the protection of the public by governing and regulating the practice of dentistry and dental hygiene. To apply for licensing in New Hampshire, the Board of Dental Examiners website states applicants are required to be graduates of a School of Dentistry or School of Dental Hygiene in an institution of higher education, the program of which is accredited by a national accrediting agency recognized by the United States Department of Education and the American Dental Association Commission on Dental Accreditation. They're also eligible for licensure either by examination or endorsement certificate. So the examination is the American Board of Dental Examiners Dental Hygiene Examination, or a similar U.S. regional or state board clinical examination accepted to the board that was taken within the last 3 years. Endorsement certification requires an applicant to have a current, unsuspended, unrestricted license to practice dental hygiene in another state and to have practiced clinical dental hygiene in one or more states within the last 3 years. Applicants should have successfully completed the American Board of Dental Examiners dental hygiene examination or other similar U.S. regional or state board clinical examinations accepted to the board for dental hygienists. Dental hygienist licenses are renewed biannually before April 1st of odd-numbered years. New Hampshire's dental hygienists are self-regulated through the New Hampshire Dental Hygienist Committee. The American Dental Hygienists Association states this is a 5-member advisory committee. It's comprised of 1 dental hygienist member of the board, 1 dentist member of the board, and 3 additional dental hygienist members appointed by the governor. The Dental Hygienist Committee proposes rules concerning the practice, discipline, education, examination, and licensure of dental hygienists. The rules proposed by the committee may be accepted by the Board of Dental Examiners for adoption. Thanks!